As you can see, I have 6 items, but I want to see only 3 items in each page. When I go to suppose slash page is equals to 2, it will give me next 3 items, and when I'm writing page is equals to 1, it will give me only 3 items, these 3 items. But when I click on page number 2, it will show me these 3 items. So I want to paginate it by 3 items. Okay, but now we have in our database we have 6 items, but we don't want it. We want 3 items in each page. For that we need to go to the views.py file, and here I'm gonna write the logic. Okay, so our main product is equals to product.objects.order by price. I'm ordering it by price. Okay, so highest most expensive product will be on the latest, and then the least expensive. Okay, and is published is equals to true. I'm ordering it by price and filtered it by is published is equals to true, because I want all the posts which are published. Okay, so I'm querying it by that way. But now what I'm going to do, we need Django.core.paginator import paginator. Now I'm gonna do that. So import paginator. So this is important to paginate it. As you can see, I already showed you some functions here, that what are the important methods in paginator, like get the page number and show me the number of pages, give me the first pages, second pages, all of those things. If I go to the Django documentation and click on documentation, and if you write paginator, you will get all the things that you need, right, in paginator class. Here, see, in the paginator class we have all the methods, like page.hasNext. If suppose it will return true if there is a next page. When we want to go to the next page, suppose from page 1 to page 2, you have to check if condition, if in the template, if page has next page, then it will go to the next page. And if the page has previous pages, suppose you are on page 2 but you want to go to the page 1, you will use this method, page has next, has previous. And it has also another method which is page has other pages. If it will return true if there is a next or previous page. Okay, if it has other pages, suppose we also check this condition as well. And when you write page.next page number, okay, it will give you the next page number. If the page doesn't exist, it will raise an error. Okay, if the page doesn't exist, but it will give us the next page number. Then we have page.previous page number. If you will write if the page has next, it will redirect you to page.next page number. If the page has previous page number, it will suppose the page has previous, it will return us the previous page number. When you click on back button, it will go to the previous page number. And if the page doesn't exist, it will raise an error. Obviously we need to check it using the try catch method, and try catch, and page start index and end index. It will give us the index of the last page, and start index, it will give us the first object of the page. Okay, and then we have other attributes like page number. See, if we click on this page.paginator object associated, this is also a paginator. And when you click on page paginator.page, it will give us a page number based on its parameter. It will take an integer. And exception, you need to also use exception handling, page not an integer. Okay, if the value is not an integer, it will raise an error if you put an integer. So that's why you need to use exception as well. And also you have a page called empty page, raised when a page is given its value but no object exists on the page. Suppose you gave a page number of suppose 10, here 10, but it will raise an error. See, it will raise an error because there is no page number 10 yet, so it will raise an error. So you need to also check all of those things. And page number would give the number of the page, the first page number of that page number, remember that. We also need that it will return as the page number, the current page number. When you go there and do all of those things, first we need a page number that we want to go. Okay, so for that we need to write request.get just give me the page number. So this is the page, suppose, and it will give us that page number, particular page number. Then we want to show information from like page 1, page 2, all the thing. suppose ampersand page is equals to that page number, like that. When we go to the slide, when you write like this in the web pages, the question mark, that page, and that page number, we need that page number dynamically. Okay, so this page actually would be in the our templates, so we need to get that thing. This is a string query parameters. This is a query parameter, so we need to get that from our template so that we can get it, that particular page number. Okay, so that's why we need a particular page number. Then what we need a paginator. So I'm going to write paginator is equals to paginator class that we imported here, and what we want to paginate, what products that we create from the database, and what information we want. Only three information on three object from that products information. We want only three products in each pages. Okay, then we need to write try, and for that we need to import page not an integer. If there is if the page value is not an integer, then we need to raise an exception. And empty page, suppose if you give a page of 10 or 30 or 40 which does not exist, in that case you need to accept that as well in the programming way. So for that you need to write products is equals to paginator, which is the instance of the paginator, and it has a method of, it has a lot of methods like number of pages. It shows us the number of pages we have, and the page will return us the page number currently, and the page range, all of those things that we want. It has also a count method. So for that I need only the page we want to go. The page we want to go is actually the page number we get from the URL. Okay, slash page is equals to that page number. So we need to write that page number we want to go dynamically. If it is page 1, it will go to the page 1. If it is page 2, it will go to the page 2 of that paginator. Now paginator.page, it will redirect us to that page. Now we need to write except, and this time I'll write page not an integer. It will go to the products is equals to paginator dot page of 1. Okay, it will go to the page of 1 as an except. And then we have to write another exception, which is empty page. Let's write products is equals to paginator instance dot page, and what page we want, paginator dot number of pages. That number of pages is the total number of pages we have in our object. Suppose if you want 3 products in a single page, suppose, then we have total 6 products. Then it will give us, in second page we will give 3 products, and in the first page we get 3 products. So we have total 2 pages. So in the empty pages it will give us only the number of pages we have. If there is 5 pages, it will give us max of 5 pages. Okay, if we have total 5 pages, it will not give you any more than 5. It is the maximum length of your pages. You cannot go beyond it, or you cannot add more pages automatically. It will handle all this information. If you go beyond 5 pages, like if you want to give 6 page number of information in the 6th page, it will give us error because you have max 5 pages, only 5 pages. So at max it will give you 5 pages, not more than that. So I'm handling this information as well. Now what you have to do in the context, you need to pass that products, which is actually your paginated products. So for what I did, queried all the information, and we just, in the paginator, we just paginate all this information based on 3 products in each pages, and the page number we get from is request.get that page, which is this page. Suppose query parameter page is equals to 2, all those things we get using this request.get dynamically, and we paginate that page using that page number. If it is page 1, it will give us the products in page 1. If it is page 2, it will give the information in the page 2 based on how many products we have in each pages. Like in this case we have 3. It is very important. Then what we have to write, so pagination is a little bit of complex thing, but it is very useful to know. and return render to that show products information. So in the show products, we need to write some logic here. As you can see, I have written something like pagination. We need the pagination here. I'll write all the logics here in the pagination. And what we can do, you can go to the bootstrap, suppose bootstrap, so go to the get started, and in the component you can go to pagination, and you can use this kind of thing. Suppose you have, it has a previous button, so in this field we're gonna write our own logic that if the page has previous, go to the previous page number. If it has next page, it will go to the next page number. Okay, and this is the, as you can see in that, let me zoom in, that this one has an active link as well. If you are on currently on page number 2, then it will give some more styling to that page number, that it will show us that which page you are currently in. So let's do this, and you can copy all of those things using this link, but I'm going to do it from scratch so that you can understand it more perfectly. But I hope you understand everything from it. You can also copy this from the pagination as well, but let me write it from scratch. Let's take a div of class row, okay, and give it a margin of 5. Let me add one more thing, one more div. In the row we need a class of call md12. It will take all the spaces and margin of suppose 3. Now I'm gonna write the logic here. So curly bracket and percentage if products. Now this products is coming from here, the paginated products. As you can see in the context, I'm passing those products, okay, in this page, as you can see. So let's go to the show products, and if products dot has other pages, this is the method to check if our website or our this pages has other pages. Okay, it will check if the product has other pages. If it has other pages, then we can redirect to next page or previous page. Otherwise we cannot do that. Okay, otherwise it will not show it. So for that you need to write the end div as well, but for that now I'm gonna write more logic here. In the ul tag I am gonna write class of pagination. This is the bootstrap class, and we're gonna add more logic here. Let me write it perfectly for you. If products dot has underscore previous, if it has previous page, okay, then you're gonna go to the next pages. So in the next pages I'm gonna write li tag, and I'm gonna write class of page item. This is also a bootstrap class, and in the bootstrap class I'm gonna write an a tag, which will redirect us to the to question mark page of products dot next previous page number. If the products has previous pages, like if you're currently on page 2, it will go to the previous page number, and this previous page number is, let me give this class of page link. This is also a bootstrap class, and it will go to the next previous page. So for that we can write ampersand laquo. Okay, LA, it will give us to the previous page, previous button, like that, it will give us previous button. So here you will write else case, Okay, here you're gonna write li class of page item, and let me give it disabled. It's a bootstrap class of disabled, then anchor tag, and it will redirect us to page of 1. And let me write LQEO again. And here this is our if logic, and here I'm gonna write the end if logic. So if the product has previous pages, then go to previous product previous page number. Okay, and if otherwise, you need to go to the page number 1 by default. If there is no other previous pages, just go to the page 1. Okay, by default. And also you have to write this logic. So in the UL, I'm gonna write this thing again. This is for the next page. If the product has next page, then it will redirect us to next page number. Okay, and it should be RAQUO, else it would be disabled and it will go to the. So if the product has next page, it will go to the next page. Otherwise, it will go to the products dot paginator dot number of pages. It should be RAQUO. So product.paginator number pages means the number of pages we have. It will go to the last page. Okay, so this is the product.paginator the number of pages. It will go to the last page when you click on this next page button. It is an else, but if you have the next page, then it will go to only the next page when you click on this right arrow button. Otherwise, it will go to the last page number. Okay, when you click on next. So these are the main logic. Let's see if it is working or not. Okay, nice. As you can see, it's working perfectly, but for pagination, as you can see, it will go to page 1. This is going to page 2. We need to add a class, page link. Okay, let's see this, how it looks. Okay, this is previous class of page link. Okay, now we have next and previous. Okay, the problem is if product has next, not has next. Okay, if product has next and has previous, it will go to the next page number. Okay, now it will work. So if we go to the root URL, if we go to the next page, it is redirecting to page number 2. As you can see, we have seen our other 3 products by pagination. Okay, so if I have, suppose if I select page number 5, it will not let us go there. Okay, because we have only 2 pages. That's why we write the empty pages. That's why. Otherwise, if you write like page is equals to 10, it will give us some error, but now it will not give us any error, as you can see. So that's why we write that logic in viewers.py file. If paginator.page number pages, it means that the number of pages you have at max, but we have only 2 pages. That's why paginator.number page is working when you are writing any page number. Okay, exceeding like 3, 4, 5, all those pages if you write, it will not let you go there. Okay, so it is checking this information as well. So if we go to the issue products, but we need that which page we are currently in, we need to show that here. But for that, we need to write something called, let's write this logic. We need to we also need to know about page ranges for that. So let me write for I in products dot paginator dot page range. Let me get some information. What is page range is, as you can see, the page object dot paginator the number of pages, it gives us the last page. And write this logic for I in products dot paginator dot page range. So we need to know about the page range. Let me find that page range. As you can see, p dot page range, p is a object of the paginator, which is paginating it by 2 objects in each pages. And if you select number of pages, it will show us only 2 pages because there is only 4 information, but we are paginating by 2 here. So paginator, it will give us, so as you can see, the page range give us the number of pages we have. So 3 is not included, so we have 1 and 2 pages here. So in that case, like in our case, we have total 6 objects, so we are paginating by 3, so we have 2 pages at max in that case. Okay, so we have 2 pages at max. So for that we need to write in that range for I in product.paginator.page range, you need to add n4, and here you will write more logic, which is if products dot number, okay, that current page number you are in is equals to I, which is also give us a page number within range. Suppose 1 2 3 4, suppose you are currently on page 1, okay, and the products dot number is actually the current page you are in is actually 1, okay. Then we're going to return a li tag of class of page item active. Okay, it will give us a page item of active, and anchor tag, and its class should be page link, and %page is equals to that page. If you are on that page, if your current page number is on that page within length of your page range, suppose 1 or 2, if your page number 1 and currently you are on page number 1, okay, so it will give us that current page number, and it will make it page link, and it will make it active. Okay, so you will see different kind of bootstrap here, and just write that thing as well, 1, that page number. So let's write another thing and make it copy this. You can copy this thing, I guess, okay, and make it inactive. Here you need to write and if it is finished, if the product item that you are currently in is equals to that, if you are on suppose page number 1, then it will give us a 1 active link, and if you are not on page, other pages will be on, will not have this active link. Okay, so let me see what does that mean, and just finish the for loop here. Oh dear. So as you can see, in each pages we are seeing this, like in the page 2, if you click on this, it will go to the page number 2, and if you click on last, it will go to the last page. Okay, if you click on page 2, it will go to the second page. If you click on 1, it will go to the first page. Okay, so these are the main important thing. Awesome, it is working so perfectly, but currently you are on page number 1, as you can see, that's why you are seeing the page 1. So that's why I write that logic, if your product.page number is equals to the page number, your product.page number of page range, within that range you're gonna write it that active class. Okay, Otherwise, if you click on 2, as you can see, your page number 2, and this 2 is active because you are currently page number 2. There, show products. Let me cancel out this. Okay. Just save it. Let me make it more perfect for you guys. At first, we need to check if the products that has other pages, only then it will work. As you can see, this end if is that end if. Okay, that end if. Then what you need to check in the UL tag, you need to check pagination, and if products.has previous, if you have previous pages, then you redirect it to previous page is equals to product.previous page number. If you are currently on page number 2, it will go to the page number 1. That's okay. Otherwise, it will give us only the page of 1 because there is only 1 pages, so it will return only that page number 1 that you have if you don't have previous pages. Then we write if the product has next, if you have next pages, then it will go to the next page number, it will give us that page number dynamically, and otherwise it will give us the last page number. Products.paginator.number of pages is the last page you have. This is page number 2. Okay, you will go there, and all the logics are same that I explained here briefly. So these pages, the logics is super important, so make sure that we have suppose 6 objects here. We want to paginate by 6 objects or 6 posts or 6 product in each pages we want to see. So if you select this and run it, as you can see, we see 6 product, but in that case we won't see any pagination. Okay, we won't see any pagination to go through. But if you select 2 here, 2 products in each pages, then we have 3 pages. As you can see, we have 3 pages. That's why you write if the product has other pages, it will redirect it. Otherwise, you will not see that pagination. If you click on this, we have 2 objects. If you click on 3, we have other 3 objects. As you can see, we can set this using this. We want to see 2 products in each page, but 2 products is not good. So let me 3 products in each pages. So as you can see, we have 3 products in each pages, and we have total 6 products. That's why we see the pagination. But if you write 6 here, you won't see any pagination. So this is the main logics in the view functions, and in the show products, and to see all those logics here. Also, if you forgot about this, how to do that, just see this all the functions from the Django paginator class, and also you can see all the information like how it is working. As you can see, if it has previous, go to the previous page number, and if there has next, go to the next page number. Or others, if you go to the last page, you just write page object or paginator number of pages. It will give you the last number of pages. Okay, and the page object or number is currently the page number you are in, and the page object or paginator number of pages is the last page you have. Suppose you are page number of 1 and the last page is 3, so it will write you are on the page 1 of 3. So these are all the logic that you can see from the Django documentation and all those methods that were working. He also showed everything what you need about Django pagination, but these things are super important to understand. So thanks for watching, guys. I will catch up in the next video where I'll show you how to search an item in a product management application or any other web pages, how you do the search and query string of this thing and get all the result based on what you have searched. So till then, thanks for watching. I'll come up with the next video.